The views and opinions expressed by the No Nonsense Show and its hosts do not necessarily reflect views consistent with political correctness or the Rare Science Podcast Network. So to get the show started right, we want to wish any officers of the Sensitivity Police a heartfelt thank you.
Yeah. Welcome back to another edition of the No Nonsense Show. It's your very favorite host on the No Nonsense Show. Your boy Jay Smooth is in the building with the Funky Fab 3, Jay Mizzle.
What up, man?
French Tizzle and B Hizzle. Yeah. Yeah. What's up? Hey, how was you guys' weekend, man? Do anything special
cool,
for Mother's Day?
Mm-hmm.
How was Mother's Day? Did you celebrate Mother's Day with the quarantine shit?
You got to celebrate Mother's Day, right? I mean, does the quarantine make it so that you can't celebrate Mother's Day? Like, I mean, really, you can't tell moms Happy Mother's Day? You can't go out to brunch like you used to. Well, actually, you could out here. You could go out to brunch. So I don't know.
You can go get that shit. You can go get it and bring it back. You can go get it and bring it back.
We're in Georgia, bro. What are you talking about?
My wife is trying to kill me, I think.
Why?
We went to a barbecue.
Yeah, well, this wouldn't be the first time.
Did you have a mask on?
Mask? No.
Oh shit! It was outside, or was y'all inside the house for the barbecue or a barbecue restaurant?
It was at Rose Petals' house. Smooth.
Fuck, and I wasn't even invited. God damn.
Why would you?
You and her new dude get along?
Yeah, I saw his eyes.
Jay Smooth got her.
Do you and her new dude get along? Smooth.
Oh. Do me and her new dude get along?
No, Smooth.
There's no new dude. There's no new dude, J Mac. Hey, CNN did not update you. ABC, NBC, CBS. No, J Mac.
I can't argue with Smooth on this one.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's a new dude.
Hey, it's no new dude, dog. And look, only thing she got new nigga is a new puppy over the weekend. That's
she got a new puppy.
Jay Smooth,
that's a nice little puppy.
Are you stalking her? You know a lot was going on, man.
Well, one of the things, French, you got to understand, right? We maintain friendship over the years, man, and that's one of the things we always said we'll be as friends, bro. So we keep in touch, and it's all good. But I'm just tripping because I wasn't invited to the barbecue to be out there on that nice patio. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of room and shit out there, but I wasn't invited.
Was there a lot of face masks at the party? Be honest.
There were no face masks.
Sweet.
Fat. Yeah.
But everyone there was family. Does that count?
I mean, not really. They don't all live together.
Yeah. Well, I mean this is the argument I had. This is the argument I had for my wife, and she said, basically, fuck Corona. That's basically what she said to me. She, in so many words.
So, all the time, or just with her when it comes to her family functions?
Just when it comes to her family stuff.
Okay.
So let me ask you guys a question.
Apparently, Dominicans don't transfer Corona the same way that normal black people do.
So we're back in studio next week, then, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
we're back in.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
I mean, if we could go to barbecues, we could get our fucking grind back on in the studio. So look forward to that, y'all.
Hey, no doubt. Let me ask you guys a question. So with Mother's Day, you celebrate Mother's Day. How do you feel about with Mother's Day? Are you supposed to celebrate like one with your girl, just your mom? You do something for just your mom and your wife. How do you look at that whole Mother's Day? Because I just been back and forth with folks. I'm like, shit, you ain't my mama. You know what I'm saying? I thought Mother's Day was for your own goddamn mom, or possibly if you had some kids by somebody, but still then you might not have the best relationship with that person now after you've had kids with them and shit like that. So how do you guys feel?
Or you can still be with them.
I think this depends on whether you're with a black woman or a white woman or something else. If you're with a black woman, I wish you would spend time with your mom and not have a gift for your wife or your girlfriend or your side chick. If she got a kid, she's a mom, and it don't matter if you her mom or nothing. You better have something.
See, that fucks me up because I fuck with a lot of folks that got kids. You know what I'm saying? So should I be giving them Mother's Day gifts and shit if they got kids? You know what I'm saying? A black, yeah, all of them are black.
Absolutely. Don't try to get no.
At least a card.
The week after that.
So what I'm gonna have to do is, I'm gonna have to fuck around and just not fuck with them during Christmas time. You know what I'm saying? and stay fucked up with them until after
You were
Valentine.
doing good.
I'm saying after Valentine. But no. But what I'm saying is now I gotta fuck around and stop fucking with them for Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? So they could go ghost on them for Mother's Day. I'm just trying to figure out my escape routes and shit like that, when to do it and when not to do it. That's all. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying?
So
okay.
What do you do when you ain't cool with your baby mamas? What do you do for Mother's Day? You just focus on your moms, right?
Well, you know what? Honestly, even if we're not cool with my kid's mom, I'll still reach out to them, because I actually reached out to both of them yesterday, and just to wish them both a happy Mother's Day and stuff like that. So I did. You know what I'm saying? I try to be the bigger person. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think both of them actually wish me a happy Father's Day every year. They do. They don't buy me shit, but you know, they wish me a happy Father's Day. So I'm cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think you're supposed to
make sure you talk to multiple.
Your moms.
What'd you say, French?
What do you do if you got multiple baby moms? So if you got like 3 baby moms, do you choose one to spend the day with? How do you do it?
Nigga, are you with them, nigga? If you ain't with them motherfuckers, you don't spend no time with neither one of the baby mamas.
Let's say you smashing all 3 still, though. You still smashing them. It's not. Don't act like niggas don't still smash their baby moms.
Well, I can't even answer that, because I ain't smashing neither one of them. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I'm the first nigga to tell you if I'm smashing something. But I ain't
there was a time though.
Yeah. Nigga, there's a time niggas be smashing their baby moms.
I'm gonna tell you, mine happened right after, like maybe a year after. After that, nigga, I ain't smashed, nigga. Baby girl, nigga, way old. She, you know, teens now. This been a long time. Been a long time. Yeah, been a long time. Yeah.
All right,
it doesn't have to be about you. I'm just saying. Go.
No, he don't know, man. He don't know. Hey, let me ask you this, man. Speaking of significant others and shit, man. If your significant other has all of the same type of friends, is that a problem? Like, say for instance, you're a chick and all your dude's friends are players, or all your girl's friends are hoes, or they all are bitter or don't like men. You know, or they're all, you know, whatever the case may be. Is it cool to? What if they're all a certain way? What do you do there, man? If they're all the same, is that a problem?
So when you say all don't like men, meaning they bi, or they're mad at their man?
They're typically mad at their man. That if they have a man, right? They either don't have a man and are bitter, or. And this is just one. I don't know why you zoned in on this category, but I'll just say either they don't have a man and are bitter, or they do have a man that they're unhappy with, therefore they're bitter.
So is it okay? Is your question?
Yeah. Would it be a problem? Do you see any of this as a problem?
Jamie Mack, how's the girl though? Is the girl the same too, or different?
What you mean that is? Like, is she bitter?
Is your significant other just like the friends too, or is she different? Is she the one that's different from the group?
Well, you would expect her to be different, right? Especially if we're talking about in that aspect, right? Like, I mean, or even in the other aspect, like a hoe. I mean, I've only outlined a few aspects, so you guys can. I'm just talking about in general. You guys can make other aspects, but in the 2 that I outlined, I think it's a problem. If she's
or
like
she don't know
those 2, like if she's either a hoe or bitter,
or she don't know how to pick friends. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
these could be lifelong friends, right? Lifelong friends.
Fuck that. If they all are the same, you know what I'm saying? I need to start evaluating the type of friends I have, because it's like this. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm gonna just say,
what if they're all business owners? What if they're all entrepreneurs?
But that wasn't in the equation we're talking about. So I'm just saying, like us, like let's look at the diversity right now with everybody that's on the show. I consider you, J Mac. You might not consider me as a friend. I look at that like relationships as well. They be in a relationship with me. I might not be in a relationship with them. So me and you are friends. I consider you being a friend. I consider Honest being a friend. I consider French Reggie being a friend. Right? There's a diversity on here. Right? 2 of you guys are married. 2 of us are single. Right? Be Honest is more of a conservative guy that's probably more faithful if I had to say to his wife, I'm not saying that you're not faithful, J Mac. You're more, J Mac. Hold on, let me finish, J Mac. Please, let me finish, J Mac. Let me finish.
Right.
Let me say, if I had to, J Mac, and I've only known you for a few years, if I had to kind of gauge it, let me finish. So, be honest, is more like the one that probably neither one of you will cheat. But if I had to pick somebody who would be closer to being more like me, but just a married status, you probably would be more like me, just a married status, J Mac. You know what I'm saying? And now, don't get me wrong, you're a changed dude. You probably don't cheat. You don't cheat no more. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Because cheating is unknowing. Cheating is like unknowing. So, but and you look at French is just all the way just motherfucking saying he just, you know, just. No, what I'm saying is like they don't know you cheat. They don't know you. They don't know you cheating. They don't know you cheating. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about you cheating. So like if we go to the swingers club, so we both, it's not really cheating because she knows what I'm doing, right? If we bring somebody in our bedroom, she knows what we're doing. So it's really not cheating. She's aware of what's going on. Did I pick the wrong word?
Unknowing is not a word, first of all. But
okay, so you
picked the wrong word.
okay, yeah. Maybe I just thought of somebody said they can put that one in the black Webster. But what I'm saying, unknowingly. That's what I said.
No, you did.
I said unknowing. I said unknowingly. I leave the ending.
And that's the wrong part of speech. Then use the wrong part of speech. If unknowingly is not the same.
And I'm gonna tell you something. And once again, this proves my point. This is why I picked the friends that I picked, because everybody can't be like me. And it's like,
why did I pick the friends I picked?
Nigga, because everybody can't be like you, because then y'all will bump heads. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't like the way you say that, because I know that you have devil's threesomes.
No, we ain't talking about no gay shit. So you have to pick guys like me, so we don't argue and things like that.
So you do admit that's some gay shit.
I shoot some shit, be honest, when I say, hey,
he did low key admit that shit right there.
No. I'll shoot some shit, be honest, way. Say, hey, could you proofread this for me before I email it out? And he said, okay, boom, you just got one arrow. Sometimes that nigga go through and change my tenses and all that, because I speak all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But J Mac,
have you noticed I don't even call them out no more? Now I just rewrite it. I take it.
Yeah. You said one mistake, my nigga. You had one right here this time. But J Mac, what I'm saying is maybe the significant other need to start evaluating the type of friends that she has, right? You know, and just do a redo. You know what I'm saying? If everybody's the fucking same, everybody.
Are you saying that if all his wife's friends are hoes, that makes her a hoe?
No, I didn't say that she's a hoe. Like I would never. No. I said that. No, I just said she needs to. So what happens is either one or two things, right? Either if all her friends were hoes, they just need somebody that's not a hoe, that's they're striving to be like, right?
Well, that's who A-Love is then. She's
probably the one that's encouraging motherfuckers, or she feels sorry for them, and she's trying to just better them.
Hold on. This ain't about me.
Hey, look, well, I'm gonna tell you what the live room said. Twin says, yes, that's a problem.
It is. It's gotta be.
Because we haven't even agreed. So like so you already know Smooth is a player, right?
No. Please don't put that shit out in the universe. No, I'm not. For the record, universe. I'm not. J Mac, please don't put that up. Lord Jesus, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus.
Why did they? Out of all the things I could have called this nigga, why is he so offended to that?
Because I'm too old to be a player.
You have bitches all the time.
I do.
But that's a neat word. That's a modest word. Player.
I'm not a player. I'm too old to be a player. Don't want to be a player no more. That song like this. That's not me, J Mac.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But just go carry on.
If a chick and all her dudes' friends are players, right? Like he don't got no single friends. So he or the single friends that or the friends that he does have that are in relationships, they fuck around on their girl.
Mr. J said he's not a player, but he hunch a lot. Because he always talking about hunching somebody.
So there's no that whole beacon. You know, that one shining beacon to lead the flock down the right path. That's not a possibility. That one good friend, be honest, you can't be that one good friend that go, you know what? I might want to start paying my bills. I might want to, not fuck. Do you think that you could ever be enough example that Smooth would not fuck around on his chick? Like, I mean,
I think so.
But you guys been friends a long time and ain't done it yet.
A long time.
I mean, so maybe it doesn't matter. I mean, maybe.
But who's to say, Mac? Who's to say, Mac, that had we not been friends, what kind of dickhead he would be? Like, he may be way worse if it weren't for, you know what I'm saying, me pulling the gravitational pull back to the good side.
I'm gonna tell you, it was actually my daughter it was my daughter that probably slowed. It was my daughter that slowed me down from being just such the prick that I could have probably been, But I'm glad
How? Why, Smooth? You gotta explain that. Dig deeper.
Why you need a kid?
Well, I think it helped bring some consciousness to the things that I was doing early on back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Consciousness?
I don't do. Yeah. So I was just. It was just no conscious, you know what I'm saying, of what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I could give two fuck shits about, if I hurt people, how I did them and things like that. I'm a lot better today. Am I 100%? I'm probably 60% a changed guy, right? God is continuing to work on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting better and better every day.
And you're giving your daughter credit for that.
Well, I mean, not just my daughter, but the people that I hang around, I associate with, because I strive to be more like, the people I hang around, they encourage, they inspire me to do great. 10% less bullshit than any other podcast, guaranteed. Go ahead.
I don't get that because a lot of people be saying that shit. A lot of people be saying, "Oh, when I have my daughter, that's when I realize how to respect women," or "When I have my daughter, that's when," what you just said. Why the fuck you need a daughter to figure out how to be a better person? Not a son. It's usually a daughter too. It's like not the son. It's the daughter.
No, because the son could be a hoe and fuck bitches over.
Yeah. I never understood that. Like, what?
French, when you start having kids, you'll figure it out. It'll come to you. You'll have an aha moment, right? And you know what I'm saying? You might not be, you might not want to slay no more. It just, you think a little different, right? And I think it won't happen until then. It's hard to explain that shit. But for real.
I won't have the haha moment because I already know the haha moment.
I didn't say haha. It's aha. It's aha, nigga. Like you wake up, the light bulb has come on. You know what I'm saying? That nigga say haha, nigga.
He said you can't make him laugh.
This nigga say I don't need no haha moment.
I don't think it should take a daughter for you to figure out.
I think it's a combination. I think it was a combination of a lot of things.
He's had a daughter for some teen years. He still ain't figured out that ain't the fucking reason.
So
reason exactly.
So I say it's a combination of things, right? Well, the daughter was one of the things that woke me up to slow me down, right? But you know what I'm saying, maturity came in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a lot mature today than I was back in the day, J Mac. I have to give it to God. I like to thank my Lord and Jesus Christ and say my Savior Jesus Christ for dying on the cross for me, to forgive me for everything that I seen for me. You know what I'm saying?
You washed in blood. Yeah. You washed in blood. You look a little bloody. Yeah. Hey, look, French Reggie.
And so I'm taking communion.
Mr. J made a great point, and this is something that I suffered from in my past, right? So he says, let's get to it. Reggie, you're assuming that the non-cheater is the better person. Like, for instance, he never cheated but verbally abused her. Is he better?
No, not necessarily. No, you gotta be accountable for whatever negative action you bring into the relationship. You gotta be accountable. But I'm just saying, regardless of the situation.
So you do recognize then that a cheater can be a better person than a non-cheater.
Of course. A cheater could be doing everything right. A cheater could be doing everything right in the relationships and just cheat without the person ever knowing, while the other person is the one.
Everything.
So, okay, I can do everything right.
Everything. You can't do everything if you're cheating, nigga. French Reggie, everything is all acceptable, nigga.
I'm just saying. Let's say the cheater doesn't get caught, but like the cheater is there for the person, is loving the person to her knowledge or his knowledge, whichever side you on. And doing whatever that's necessary to make the person feel happy in the relationship. No, I'm not saying it's a better person. I'm just saying a cheater could be doing a lot of different other things too in the relationship, while the other person is also doing some negative shit too.
I wanted to call that out because that was actually something that I really did suffer from. I didn't see it. I thought that being a non-cheater gave me license to be an asshole in other areas. That's something I had to overcome. So I just wanted to call it out and let anybody know who's out there who's not a cheater but is an asshole. You still need to work on you. Just because you're not cheating doesn't mean you don't have things to work on. That's
and
not
to
enough.
be honest,
that's like a man just taking care of their kid and being like, "Yeah, I'm a great dad." Like,
yeah,
nah, you got to be more than that. That's kind of like.
My bad. Not trying to say that was Beyonce's situation, but the fact that you was an asshole could be the reason why you got cheated on. Shit like that too. So you gotta just look at all the options. I'm not saying that's your situation. I'm not saying
I got you.
I'm not saying that
you
was
deserve
your
what you got.
I'm like, what the fuck you know that I don't know? We need to have a talk.
Maybe you wouldn't have got cheated on. It was your fault.
Right.
Nah, man.
Well, yeah, I'm with you, Jenny Mac. All the friends gotta be diverse. You can't have the same niggas. You gotta have people around you that way you're trying to be.
They're bringing different energy, right? I mean, that's what I think. I think it's about energies, right? And I think if you have all of one energy, then you're bound. I mean, you really, even if you say you're not, right? That's like being the one nigga hanging out with the gang members, but ain't a gangbanger. Nigga, eventually you're gonna do gangbanger shit. It doesn't matter. That's just a term. You just ain't got jumped in yet. But you hang out, you there all the time. You finna do gangbanger shit eventually. You probably already are.
Hey J Mac, is any of those friends local? In need of some therapy? I'm talking about her the significant other friends. Any of them local by any chance? You know hurt people love hurt people.
So look, I'm not gonna let this nigga ruin another woman and her kid's life. So I'm gonna just break that up. So then,
I was gonna give him some chum.
I know you did try one time and he failed.
You did. I did not. I did not encourage that.
No. She was too much for that nigga anyway.
No. Be honest. What happens? I'm gonna be honest. Be honest. What happened was she fell through the cracks, right? So what happens is when you got too many many, you try to put in the game. Somebody ain't gonna play. Somebody ain't gonna fucking play.
No, that's not what happened.
And so she was too good to just sit around and wait and say,
let me tell you. Let me tell you what happened.
No, you got because you don't know what happened. I know. I was there.
I'll tell you what happened.
You can speculate. You can guess. Let me hear.
Okay. Here's what happened. She saw you coming from a fucking mile away. She's dated niggas like you many, many times between California and here, right? Here's what happened. You are the guy that goes up to somebody and tries to rob him at night and sees the nigga got a gun. So you just run away because you want an easy kill. You don't want no difficult kill. That's what it was. And Jamie Mack can hold my back on it if I'm lying.
Nah, you ain't lying. He knew that shit was going to be too much work. That reminds me of, I fucking watched fucking Snatch today. When them niggas tried to rob that nigga with replica guns, and that nigga said, your guns say replica down the sign, and mine says Desert Eagle .50. So piss the fuck off.
Right.
And they just walked away like, yeah, I guess we are going to fucking back the fuck up.
It's just too hard. I'd rather get an easy kill. So look, go ahead. So redeem yourself, and I got something to say after you get done.
Be honest. What I said is most of the time when I don't follow up with somebody, it's because I allow them to fall through the cracks. They weren't saying something that really just sparked my interest, that keep me coming towards them and just want me to probably give them more attention. So she fell through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? And what happens is you've never been like this before. J-Mac probably have been like this before. French Reggie probably never. You know, you put people number in the phone and you forget what the fuck their name was. You know what I'm saying? You try to go back and remember something, you know, whatever it is. The nigga said no. Hey, Smooth. So that's what it is.
Okay,
I'm saying that's what it was.
No.
That's what it was.
She failed your test. She failed your test. She wasn't broken. Well, and if she was broken, she was broken to a point where she knew who you were and knew that you were gonna break her more. So she's like, "Nope,
watch this.
I seen this
nigga."
I'm gonna tell. Watch this. If J Mac tell the truth, I'm gonna predict. I bet she's still single.
You're single.
I am.
No, she's way less single than that nigga.
Why are you making it seem like being single is a problem? You made it seem like
French Reggie's single.
Is a problem. Yeah,
Jay Smooth doesn't know how to be single. Jay Smooth is never single.
What does that mean?
As be honest, I haven't been his friends, you know, because we are friends, right, Smooth?
Yes, we're very much friends, J Mac.
I haven't been his friend.
We can go on record. You went on record today saying we're friends. I appreciate that, J Mac. Thank you.
I haven't been your friend as long as Be Honest has been your friend. Be Honest. Have you ever seen this nigga single? And if so,
I have never seen him single. No, not even once. Not even once.
He's always fucking with someone. Like in this move, you don't even know what single means. That don't count.
Because you think fucking with somebody.
Single, you think single means that you haven't haven't committed and made them your girl.
Married. You have not married. That's what single means. You have never been married. So I've never been married. Now I have been engaged.
Always in a relationship, nigga. You always fucking with bitches.
Single is always married or single.
You never took time to work on smooth.
Fuck that. You do that in a relationship. You do that in a relationship, nigga. There's periods. You know, pre and post. You know before the relationship is over with, nigga, you disconnect. You disconnect and then you physically disconnect. Fuck that shit.
Smooth,
you know what I'm saying? I heal. I'm always healing.
You like a scab. They keep
smooth,
nigga. You don't rip. I do.
You don't get to 300 if you heal. You don't get to 300 if you heal. You gotta be in pain to get to 300, bro.
Reggie.
They're saying you're lying. You're not single either. So I guess we got to delve into French Reggie's life. Then French Reggie, what you got going on? What does single mean to you?
I'm single. I have no ties to nobody. I'm not obligated to compromise in any situation. I'm not in love with nobody.
What are they talking?
Yeah, I'm a free man. I don't know what they talking about. Unless somebody put me on. You and your prime smooth.
So look, here's what I wanted to say about it though. King Kunta is always saying that I am the sum of my closest 5 friends, and he means this because he's talking about Jay Smooth, and he's like, you're closer to Smooth than you are not closer to Smooth because he's in your top 5. So do y'all not agree with that? I don't know if I agree with what King Kunta says, but do you agree with that? You're the sum of your 5 closest friends.
Any of that. I don't know about a sum of that, but I've always
the reason why I asked. Hold on. The reason why I asked is because you guys said that there's one friend that's leading the other friends to the promised land. But for that friend, it's fucked up because they're always getting pulled down. That's why I asked that.
Yeah, no, it took me a long time to figure out why you guys were friends. But now I get it.
Why? I don't get it.
I mean, you're pot committed. I mean, I play poker. I mean, at this point, what why? I mean, there comes a point, right, where you go, well, fuck, if we just stop being friends then, when are we ever going to stop being friends?
Like, you think I can go cold turkey? I go cold turkey right now.
Nah, nigga, stop.
I go cold turkey right now.
Listen, hold up, though. I remember, and this is already public knowledge, I had to be the fucking middle guy. When he quit, he wasn't talking to nobody. He wasn't even talking to me for a minute. And he definitely wasn't talking to no light skin ass. And I felt bad because again, this is a fucking lifelong friendship that this nigga's fucking crying over and ain't talking to nobody.
I want to take a pause in the show to mention.
You could have been free and I fucked you up. Do you blame me?
You did fuck up. But here's the thing, right? I want to take a pause for the show for a second to let you guys know that the light skin slander is not okay. French Reggie, I stuck up for your dark skin ass when he was calling you darky, and now you came with the light skin joke, and now J Mac, you came with one too. All I'm saying is it's got to keep the same motherfucking energy. That's all I'm saying.
Well, it's not the same energy.
If we joking light skinned niggas, we joking everybody. That's all I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck. Everybody, I got a Uzi, nigga. I don't even aim.
We can bring the jokes. We can bring the jokes.
Okay.
I don't even gotta aim.
French Reggie, I think, bruh, you don't want it.
You ready right now?
You don't want it.
You got to stay on topic, my friend. Stay on.
Why are there 2 microphones on your screen, French Reggie?
I don't know. It's just the one microphone.
No, it's 2. It's a microphone talking to a microphone.
He's talking. He said you look like a micro. Your head look like a microphone cover.
Pop filter.
And what the fuck is Smooth wearing?
More
Why
college
don't Smooth
gear.
shit match again? Why Smooth shit don't match again? I thought we told him about dressing like this on the live.
Why I gotta be masking?
No, you like to wear sporty stuff. You like to wear sports attire like he's athletic. I think it makes him feel like in shape.
Why you unzip the jacket like he's Superman?
He did. Hey, nigga, I am, nigga. Hey, look, nigga.
He just showed how cheap that jacket is, though. That motherfucker is super thin.
I got this from volunteering, right? For the what's
so it's free.
You know
That's definitely
the SEC. The SEC.
I know you plugged us all. You gave us a bunch of free swag.
I bet if you put your hand inside, you can see your fingerprints through that shit. That's how skinny that motherfucker is. Damn, that shit is skinny.
This good. This good shit though. This good stretchy material when you got a stomach. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it's all good. Y'all niggas ain't gonna keep joking my swag. You know what I'm saying? I tell you what, when we go back in the studio, you motherfuckers be best dressed next week, nigga. J-Mac, put on your best fucking attire. Nigga, put on your motherfucking Elise.
No,
yo,
McGregor. You're not even matching, nigga. You're not even matching today. What are you talking about?
Corona's fucked up your swag.
I am matching, nigga. I got black. I got all black on.
That jacket is not black.
Your jacket is great.
This is
and it's
great,
got gold
I got
on
black
it. And it's got gold on it.
I got motherfucking black sweats and I got black sleeves with black socks.
Let's see the sweats. I bet they country. Man, I bet you got on some country ass sweats.
Nope.
Are they joggers?
Joggers. Yeah.
Yo, I just want to say that's how much I influenced Jay Smooth. Like he used to make fun of me. I used to be the first one with the joggers.
You're trying to pull
look at him with the joggers.
It's not working.
Say what, Mac?
You can't. You try to pull off the French Reggie and it ain't working.
I am.
No. Smooth.
Oh yeah. He's too big for that shit. You can't wear joggers, nigga.
Smooth. Let's see your wrist. Smooth. No. Put your wrist. Oh boy, I'm about to say if you got beads on the day, man.
I don't have them on. I don't wear them when I wear athletic gear.
Is that a polo t-shirt? That's
when you put your wool patchouli fucking hoodie on. That's when you wear them.
Anyway, but yeah, so King Kunta was saying I'm the sum of my friends. So if we count the three of you guys and two more people, then what are y'all saying about? What is he saying about you guys?
I mean, I think you're kind of cool. So fuck it. If I'm that's part of me, then fuck it. What am I supposed to say? Now, granted, again, I understand. So does your sum affect my sum? Then I don't know, because see, that's the fact that you have to deal with your sum being detracted from certain people, whatever that is. Then that's you.
You do
that ain't got nothing to do necessarily with me, huh?
You just point French Reggie, you know.
It was.
It was what?
No, what do you mean it was what? It was just funny. I couldn't get this shit right. You know what I mean? I was
explain. He's like, explain, nigga.
You know what I mean? It's backwards and shit. You know what I'm saying? French Reggie been feeling. I remember French Reggie's face from last week when you said, how do we kind of comparing things to the Black on Both Sides, and I said, have two hosts, and French Reggie's face took it. I want to apologize, French Reggie. I didn't mean to say just two hosts. I just meant to say, that's what they got is two things going. So I was just comparing, not necessarily because, I just want to put that out there.
Stop walking it back. What else we got? That nigga walked that shit back.
I hate to see dark niggas cry.
Can you even see
y'all start?
No.
A tattoo. It's like a tattoo. Like French Reggie showed us tattoos the other day. I swear I didn't know what any of those tattoos were. You couldn't even see them.
I thought they were fresh. I was like, "Oh, you just got that ink?" He like, "Nah, nigga, I've been here." And I'm like, "Damn." I just
French
never
Reggie,
noticed.
how many tattoos do you have? How many tattoos you got, French Reggie?
Just one.
He can say whatever.
You only have
You
one?
got one? Nigga, it look like there's a lot of bruises on your arm.
Hold on a second. French Reggie, what's your gayest tattoo?
It's one piece.
What is your gayest tattoo?
A tattoo
none
can't
of
be
my
that
tattoos
big.
are gay.
It can be one.
You only have one, right?
A collage makes it one.
What's your gayest tattoo, French Reggie?
I don't have a gay tattoo.
What is your tattoo of?
Koi fish?
It's what the fuck wrong with you? It's everywhere I've lived. So it's a monument of everywhere I've lived.
That's pretty gay. What is that?
That's not gay.
How does it look? We can't even see it.
No, you can't. So why do you keep telling me to show it? That's the funny part.
I want to see it. I want the listeners. I want the viewers to see it. Let's see.
It just looks like a shadow. Lift it up. Lift it up again. Let's see.
Like he got a rash.
This nigga got high definition, and you still can't.
Like he need to shave his arm. What is that? I don't get it.
Corona.
So I got a bridge. That big triangle is a bridge that's in Boston.
Like a wishbone.
This
like
is
a giant wishbone.
The bridge is in Boston?
Yeah, because I used to live in Boston. If you can see that circle right here, that's the Ferris wheel.
What Ferris wheel?
And then the Ferris wheel that's downtown.
That's gay, man. Why would you choose the Ferris wheel to represent Atlanta?
And behind me, I have the Great Wall, and then at the top I have a castle that's in Haiti. The reason why I chose the Ferris wheel is when I lived in Georgia State, I had the perfect view of the Ferris wheel. So
I thought you had like a crumbled neighborhood for Haiti.
No, I got a castle.
He didn't even have it. I mean, okay, listen. This is what I always say, man. It's the 30, 40, 50, 60 year test, man, right? That's not going to pass for Reggie. By the time you 50, 60, it going to look like you just fucking got an oil spill on your fucking arm, nigga. That shit is going to be like one big glob of blackness. That's just going to, ain't nobody going to be able to, it's going to be no definition to none of that shit. And it's just going to blend with the rest of your blackness.
When you get close to it, you see the details.
French Reggie, you must have just gotten
you got it.
Huh?
You must have just gotten that.
I got that like around like November.
In China?
Yeah, I was in China.
Oh, nigga, you got the Rona from what kind of Ninos do they? Do they do sterilization over there? Did the nigga wear gloves?
Yeah, you got it at the wet market. You got that shit at the wet market.
Professional spot. I got it at a pro spot.
Was it a fucking?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That nigga said like you want to have Mongolia on the skin. Hey,
what you gonna say?
J-Mac, what's your gayest tattoo?
I only have
J-Mac, I'm gonna tell you, J-Mac, no. J-Mac, don't even fucking answer that shit. No, don't answer because he walking everybody down this fucking stupid ass.
You're not walking anybody.
Yeah, because he's gonna come back around.
I'm only walking one person. Mac, you're not the victim. I'm only walking one person, and he knows who he is. That's why he's trying to stop you.
Right. I'm thinking I'm a willful jogger on this street. He's not walking me anywhere. I'm willfully jogging down this street.
So what's your gayest tattoo,
Mac?
Probably,
and I guess if you just a girl's name. Oh.
They're gonna mind J-Mac right there. They're gonna mind right there. They're my gay tattoo right there. Nigga, this little bit there.
Look at that little shit, man.
That little shit, yeah. Hey, this motherfucker look.
This nigga
why is that so? It's like a fucking Transformer logo.
Hey,
you look at Decepticon, nigga.
J-Mac, that motherfucker was
what is that?
Like this big. It's a Japanese. It's a Japanese sign.
Tell him what it says. Prince Reggie, ask him what it say.
It say hard and strong.
No, it don't. He got it to honor. Be honest. I bet he won't Google Translate that bitch. I bet he won't fucking let us take a picture and Google Translate that bitch.
Didn't we Google Translate it? And it said friend.
But he was trying to say it said something else. He was trying to say it was saying something else. And whatever he said it was saying, I know it don't say. I guarantee it don't say whatever that is.
They Smooth fucked it up. I was trying to walk us slowly, but he got mad and wanted to go ahead and get there all the way. So you don't have to tell me your gayest tattoo, Jamie Mac. Anyway, what were you about to say, French? I think you're about to say something before I ask about your gay tattoo.
I only have one.
I was about to ask y'all. The more and more, man, I'm observing people in this world. The more and more I'm starting to understand. Be honest, when he's tired of all the bullshit in life, when it comes to everything from like religion and whatever bullshit we're discussing, and I'm starting to think that a lot of people are in that spiritual bullshit now. A lot of people, especially women, they think they figured it out with their fucking what's the thing called when they come burn
tarot?
Their whole
tarot?
No, sage.
You get sage, fucking they're always talking about, oh yeah, my energy wasn't right, so I have to leave the situation. This is all about their energy.
Right.
And then I really saw the bullshit during the live battle between Erica and fucking
Big
Joe
Philly
Scott. Yeah, because everybody was like, "Oh, the energy in the room was so positive." I'm like, "Yo, y'all never seen two friends talk before? Like it's just regular people that likes each other that are talking." They made it seem like it was this very spiritual quest, and I think people are forcing that spirituality shit a lot. And I'm trying to ask y'all: do you think it's people are bullshitting now with the whole spiritual thing, or is it because certain things are going on they have no answer to? The brain forces you to create an answer, and they go by the spiritual nature.
Be honest. You're not allowed to talk until everyone else talks. Be honest. This is not for you because he can't tee you up and then you take off first. Because this is not. I don't know if you guys coordinated this shit before we got started. If you guys had a pre-meeting,
you sound like a hater.
How you gonna shut me down before I get started?
Because, man, I don't know what you do with your little Padawan. Ever since you grab this nigga over to your side of the table, this nigga's like denouncing God and shit. He like, I don't know if with this bullshit and all this and shit. So what are you at now, French Reggie? Where are you at in your spiritual walk? It sounds like you ain't fucking with God no more. You hate God now too, right?
No, I love God. Don't say that.
No. Don't be spiritual. How the fuck you gonna talk shit on spiritual people, but nigga, that you gonna come talk about I love God? So
I'm
you
not
the only
talking
nigga allowed to love God?
No, I'm talking shit on the people that are pretending that they are spiritual people.
So who are you talking about? Erykah Badu?
No, I'm not talking about them two. I'm talking about all the people that was in the live that was pretending they was connecting with Erykah Badu and shit. Like they were in this divination. And outside of that topic, just in general with the whole corona, they was like, oh, ever since 2020, I felt that during retrograde, blah, 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 blah. All that language. Like, nah.
Oh, that shit. Oh,
yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
You're talking about the retrograde,
all of those things.
The earth movers, the earth people, the earthlings.
Yeah. Not saying nothing's wrong with
more people are doing it.
Yeah, a lot of people are coming in, and then it's like y'all don't even know nothing about this or shit. I don't know. I just think it's bullshit.
Help me out because I don't know anything about it.
Apparently, certain times, depending on how the moon is going, they're the reason why you're acting like a bad person. It's not because of your own accountability. It's because the moon was in retrograde. Apparently, shit like that. So.
Well, I don't know nothing about all that, but I believe that the moon has an effect on people. If it affects the tides, why would it not affect water creatures, right? If that's what we are, right?
Hey, Reggie, they are not liking you in the live room, man. They say, what the fuck, bro? You tie soul with ejaculate? I'm not sure what that means. He goes full African. I don't like that. I can hear the disdain. You on that side of the coin. Reggie, you bugging. What about the goddamn goat, man? You were one of ours. Go be with the wolves. Reggie is a lost soul. He's young. I connected to Badu, and you kiss my ass. And his friends are toilet training him by gunpoint to make a code of ethics. People trying to be conscious of their energy is fake. He all over. We tired of the shit. There's a saying about stones and glass houses. No, stop. Bro, what you talking about? You don't even know shit about shit. God damn.
Okay, yo, the fact that they went hard on me like that let me know I push a button, so it lets me know that I'm right. So I'm not even gonna come back. It lets me know that I'm right. The fact that I pinched their nerve that much because of what I just said, like I had to go off on me like that. Kind of lets me know maybe I got a point. Maybe I got a point.
Sadist. You don't pinch nerves in fucking America. You touch.
So let me get this right. French Reggie. Because someone gets mad, it means you're right.
I'm just saying, like that was a lot of energy for what I like.
Energy. A lot of energy. Uh-oh.
I'm not a fake one. I'm a real one.
You feel the energy. You feeling it.
Yeah. The fact that I feel the energy.
Mercury's in retrograde right now in your spirit.
I'm like, hold on.
That nigga's like, I think he's afraid that niggas are gonna start stealing his beat swag and shit. You know what I mean? And walking around with fucking, ornaments and shit and amulets and shit around their necks like him and shit. I don't know if that's the case, Reggie. I think you got to, at least not around here. You got that.
No, so Jamie Mack. Is it time for me to talk yet? Can I talk yet? Because I couldn't talk first.
I know. Come on.
Okay. So French Reggie's absolutely right. It's a lot of non-feeling motherfuckers talking about they feel some. Nigga, you ain't felt shit. Your whole goddamn life, you ain't felt shit. You trying your damnedest to connect to something because you are so fucking lost. 99% of the people out here walking around fucking zombified, doing what people tell them to do, saying what people are saying to them, just repeating, recycling shit. Motherfuckers can't even come up with their own Instagram post. They repost other motherfuckers shit all the time. A saying, or a quote, or a funny thing. Like, there's no creativity, no originality. You know why? Because most of the motherfuckers are not connected to anything. It's like when Soulja Boy came out, and no disrespect to Soulja Boy, he's a fucking genius without even knowing it. I don't know how he figured that shit out, but he figured it out. He figured out how to trick the whole system, and he broke the bitch as soon as he figured it out, right? But that doesn't matter, because here come all these motherfucking repeat Soulja Boys after him. And that's what I consider the entire, especially black people right now, the entire fucking human race is just a bunch of fucking people trying to be Soulja Boy after he broke the system. Nobody's original. Nobody has any creativity. Nobody is actually connected to anything but another nigga. They just connect to whoever is on their timeline. That's where their connection is. So if their timeline is spiritual, hey, I'm spiritual. My feng shui and my chi, and I'm get the fuck out of here, man. You don't even know what chi is. It takes years and years and years for monks to understand this shit, and your dumb ass learned it on Instagram? Get the fuck out of here, man. This niggas that devote their entire life to getting connection to the source. You can't do that shit in a weekend that you got broke up with. It don't work that way, my nigga. You just in pain. So you looking for anything.
So wait a minute.
And yes, it is bullshit, Reggie.
No, so you come on, see it. That's what I'm saying, because I knew he teed you up and then you took it and ran with it. That's not even what that motherfucker was talking about. He's talking about motherfuckers talking about. Hold up, no. You talking about motherfuckers connecting with Erykah Badu, you know, on some shit that she said. How you know how a motherfucker is affected or touched by what someone else says or does? Just because you weren't connected, it didn't make you connected. Who's to say that someone else, whatever she said, didn't feel it in a way that you didn't?
Okay, you staying too strong on the Erykah Badu example. The only reason why I use that example,
you the one that brought up. You said.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's based off of just that. I'm talking about everything in general. And the last thing I said too when I asked the question is, are they bullshitting? Or is it the fact that they don't have the answer to something, so their brain creates an answer and
here you go, Reggie. Reggie, let me tell you something.
I literally said that at the end.
Let me give you another level to this shit. Nobody has this shit figured out, my nigga. None of them. Nobody has, not even me. Nobody has this shit figured out. We're all guessing. And it's exactly what Jay Smooth always accuses me of. He says that one day I'm going to be on bad terms or with life something, and when something really bad happens, I'm going to be like, oh, God, help me, and that's when I'm going to start praying. No, because I recognize that that's all bullshit. None of us have this shit figured out. I have no fucking idea what happens when you die. None. I have no idea if there's a personal God that talks back to some people. No idea. He's never talked to me. But what I do know is people are going to say whatever the fuck is they're saying on their timeline. So this spiritual move and this all that shit, tarot cards, all that is bullshit. Like I said, it takes people years and years.
That's what I'm saying.
Years.
This nigga just talking that shit. This nigga's guest and who he vouched for was on some old spiritual, let me shuffle the deck type shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's never too late to learn, man.
Is she one of the fake motherfuckers that you talking about?
Not necessarily, but I could use.
Oh, she get a pass. Oh,
no. Listen, can I finish? Can I finish?
Because you know she listening.
No, it doesn't even matter.
If she not, we're gonna email her this. So go ahead, talk.
And you're not gonna be the goddaddy no more.
I said not necessarily, but at the same time, I could use her and see all the other people that's trying to do the same thing like her and be like, there's some bullshit in that. Now, whether it's her or not, I maybe need to look more into that. But I can just use her and see all the other people that's trying to do the same thing like her out of nowhere from 2 months ago. And I could be like, I smell some bullshit. And now I probably got to look more into her and everybody else. That's why I said.
Yeah, she had just started doing that shit about like 4 months ago, huh?
No.
So Mr. J said something in the room. Can we call it bullshit if they completely believe? So here's my thoughts on that, Mr. J. I had a friend when we were in the, I was in the 11th grade, I think. He was in the 10th grade. And he really believed that there was no future for him. He was a B student. He was a good ball player. He was one of the only niggas I knew in the 8th grade that could dunk, like for real dunk. So he was a good ball player. He was a B student. But for some reason, he really believed that there was no way out of the projects for him at all. So he started selling drugs in 11th grade. He stopped going to school with us every day. He stopped hanging around with us as much. You know what I'm saying? He really believed that there was this wall around the hood that he would never get out of. And you're telling me that that's not bullshit? That's absolutely bullshit. Just because he believed there was a wall holding him back didn't mean there was really a wall there. That's bullshit. That's what it is. So just because you really, really, really believe in something does not mean it's real.
It does. It does.
Nah.
Because be honest, you said it, but you don't want to realize it, because this is what I've been saying, and this is why I believe in miracles, and I've been telling you, and every time I bring this up, you fucking shoot me off real quick, because there's so many motherfucking realities that are happening. In that nigga's world, that was real as fuck, to the point where that nigga didn't get out the 11th fucking grade. So you can't tell me it wasn't real. It happened. It really happened. You know what I mean? So yeah, you say it only happened because
you're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. All the rest of us still walk to fucking school in the morning. He stopped going. That was not real. It wasn't real. So
that was his perception about his reality.
Listen to what I'm saying. He succumbed to it. It doesn't make it real. The reality was we still got our asses up and went to school every morning. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Reality. That was your reality.
That was his too. He chose to stop going. You understand what I'm saying? He chose to stop going on the idea of something. That's not that belief is not that's not a reality. And that's what I'm saying. Most of these people are doing. They don't have any fucking idea. They succumb to the idea. The belief is not real.
Be honest. I don't understand how you're not getting this. You have to understand, because what you just saw, and it's all about belief. Because they believe it makes it real.
No. That's not what real is. So we need to define real then. Perceive. It
could be whatever.
We need to define what real is then. We have to define what real is then.
So what real is that something that affects someone real in their world, right? So you could call it whatever, right? Like, I mean, like some people say,
understand perception is reality. They're backing you. They're backing you in the live room. Perception is reality. That's not true, my nigga. That's not true. So was Arbery a crook? No, he wasn't a fucking crook.
Listen.
That perception was not reality, my nigga. Y'all falling for the same. That's why y'all believe in this dumb shit, because perception is not reality.
It is. Somebody's perception can be their reality. And I'm just going to read something to you. Right. I'm going to be honest.
Is your reality.
I'm going to read this.
It may not be my reality.
Be better.
So hold on. Let me give you an example. Let me give you the perfect example, be honest.
No, Smooth was talking. Don't cut him off. He was really about to get a zinger.
No, hey, I'm about to say in 2 Corinthians 6:14, do not be bound together with unbelievers. For what partnership has righteousness and lordlessness, or what fellowship has light with darkness? See, we'll never agree, you know what I'm saying, on this shit right here, J Mac. We can't bring them to the light side, J Mac. So you know what I'm saying? If they want to be stuck in dark, let's let them be stuck in dark. But the first time these motherfuckers have a problem, don't call on God and say, Lord, help me out in this situation right here. Let your ass suffer. If you
remember what Mr. J said about cheaters being good people or bad people, nigga, just because you got the Bible don't mean you a good person. Just because you read Corinthians don't mean you going to heaven, nigga.
Hey, let me tell you like this.
Hey, look, like Bobby Brown said, every little step I take, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take a step closer and closer.
Let me say something, because a lot of people in the live were saying like, "Oh, I explained the whole voodoo thing." I'm not saying spirituality is wrong or it's a false thing. I'm just saying there's a lot of false claimers now. That's all I'm saying. And also, my topic is about what Jay Smoot just did with the whole Bible thing. That's exactly what I'm talking about. What he just did.
Exactly.
Literally. Exactly. He's reading the Bible, but you're not really going by the word. That's exactly that's my whole topic.
This is why I like your being around Fred, because your hold on, man, nigga, because you both was saying something. You don't, your references are fresh. Like, you think that's new to what? Like, you know, people, false prophets and shit are like new to religion.
I never said it's new. Did I say?
Okay, so then
this is a new discovery. I never said that.
You're like, it's more happening now than more so before. You know what I mean? Like, because you're experiencing it now. Like, you're just being exposed to it. So I think that's what it is.
I literally said
my whole thing.
I literally said
so. But as far as what I was saying to you, be honest about the realities. with the corona. There's some people that fucking are loving this whole fucking downturn time, all this shit. There's some people, I talked to a motherfucker today that has made over $400,000 in the last month trading options. I know some people do that. His fucking wife is getting unemployment plus some state aid, and they ain't paying for daycare. And he like, we fucking winning. We about to go on vacation. We saving money. Then I know other motherfuckers that ain't got no job, don't know, the fucking whatever money that the fucking feds gave is already gone, and they wondering where the fucking next move is.
Come on, man, get to the point. Because you're talking me.
So everybody's dealing with corona, but some people's reality is that this shit is fucking great. Some people's reality is that this shit is fucked up. So you can't tell me that some people's perception is their reality. Everybody's not going to sit around and say corona was the worst thing that ever happened to fucking United States.
That is a perception, my nigga. Somebody's about to go on vacation. That's real. Somebody has no job and has no money. That's real. That's not a perception of the coronavirus. That's their reality. That's something that's there. That ain't the same thing as an idea. We're talking about idea and ideals. We're not talking about you have money in your bank and you don't have money in your bank. Those are two different things, right?
But so if you ask somebody,
physical element to what you're talking about,
was fucking bad, and somebody's going to say no, it wasn't, and then someone's going to say yes, it was, and they're going to tell other people that, and then some people are going to say, well, I fucking don't understand what you're talking about because I talked to Billy and he said it was great, and I talked to fucking Susie and she said it was sucked. Everybody's perception of the same things ain't the fucking same. So it's their reality, man. Their perception
analogy.
Is what
you say that, my nigga. That was an awful analogy.
It may have been, but it's still fucking the truth. The perception is reality, nigga. Your perception is your fucking reality. If I fucking think there's a fucking boogeyman underneath my fucking bed and it makes me fucking heart palpitate and fucking shiver without getting out of bed, that's fucking real to me. What are you talking about?
Here's the problem, right? And I'm seeing this happen in the live room. They're saying that their reality is the point, right? The idea here is the problem is that motherfuckers are so tied to what is their reality. And let me see if I can explain. Let me see if that don't sound like it's gonna make sense to people. Let me see if I can come at it from another direction. The reason why French Reggie brought this topic up was because he said people have no fucking idea. So in their fear, they just go to something. They try to find an answer no matter what it is. I believe that's what French Reggie was saying. If that's the who French Reggie?
Yeah, don't help. That's not what he was.
No,
saying.
I'm just trying to tie it
in the topic. It's written in the topic.
Even though he says that.
Okay. Hey, let me on finish, Brian. Let's go ahead.
The point I'm trying to make is, and what I said very early is, none of us fucking know, right? I'm not saying that spirituality can't exist. I'm not saying that God can't exist. But what I'm saying is these half-ass perceptions of what we should be saying and doing, that's the bullshit. I was trying to explain that there are monks who sit up on a fucking hill with no visitors for 50 years not speaking to try to get closer to the source. I'm not saying their way is right, but I guarantee it's not going to be on Instagram. It'd probably be up on that fucking hill, not talking to people would be a much better way. You know what I mean? Again, I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Instagram could be the second coming of Jesus. It could be. I just really fucking doubt it. And I really fucking doubt if you organize your room the right way that you're going to have a certain type of fucking mood because your couch is facing that way and the walls are blue. You're a fucking idiot.
You're saying,
Stop it.
You're saying you don't believe in feng shui?
I don't believe in feng shui, none of that dumb shit. It's ridiculous. Hey, nigga, you feel like you feel. If you getting your dick sucked in a red room with a cheap ass couch, you still just getting your dick sucked and it feels good. You know what I'm saying? What?
Be honest, I can't believe that you've never experienced feng shui in your life. You've never set some shit up.
I'm telling you, J Mac, if you were in a perfectly feng shui room, getting your dick sucked, it would feel good. But if you were in a perfectly if you were hold on. If you were in a room that was not feng shuied, you would getting your dick sucked, you would not feel differently about that head. Fuck out of here.
Right.
Fuck out of here. Niggas like, oh, this room looks so nice. It's because this shit is new. It's new, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe you just never thought about my nigga. Come on, man. You think the rising sun plays a part on your couch, motherfucker? You think that's real?
You're a resident Chinese.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Are you telling me that you don't believe in feng shui, Reggie?
I don't really think it has to do with the mood. I really think the Chinese do it to be clean. Like it's more of a.
It's not about being feng shui. It's not about being clean. It's about fucking balance. It's not about it's having a balance to your fucking to your space, dude. Right? What? See,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, organized. They live in tight spaces, you know.
Can I say something before we move on? I'm gonna let you guys finish. What I want to do is in the live room right now. If you totally disagree with what I'm saying, I want you to put spirits in the live room. If you agree with me, put bullshit in the live room. I just want to see what the numbers are like in here. Actual numbers. Go ahead, y'all.
I just don't get French Reggie sometimes, his open-mindedness, and I get it. What he's trying to do is shit on the false prophets out there. I guess the Erykah Badu followers or the stands, I guess, are his taking on his ire this time because they were all fucking crystalled up and fucking snapping during the fucking battle off or some shit, and he didn't appreciate that. Thought motherfuckers are stealing his fucking mojo. Dude, zen out, my nigga. You got that corner of the fucking market, bro. You good. You fucking be the Zen master.
It's because I'm the Zen master. I'm calling the bullshit. What do you mean?
No, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I'm telling you, you got it, bro. You got the juice.
Everybody's going spirit so far, including Jay Smooth, lame ass. Nigga, you ain't been on the show for 45 minutes because you've been in the live room. You didn't even typing nothing, though. You was reading.
Nigga, hey, now I was just Googling these fucking words, y'all niggas say, y'all fucking on my feng shui. You know what I'm saying?
What did you find when you Googled that? What is it,
nigga? Hey, I saw the urban shit. It said the nigga had a say, nigga, you fucking on my feng shui, my mood, nigga, my natural mood.
He looked up feng shui at urban dictionary. This is who we host with. This is our podcast, brother.
No. I actually looked it up. It's the Chinese shit. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the mood and stuff like that in the motherfucking room and spirit gods or some shit like that.
I want to know why the live room don't believe you. Like, I don't understand why.
All I know is
because they're not too French Reggie. They don't just believe everything Beyonce says.
You know what?
Just only French Reggie. French Reggie does.
Here's the thing, right? All these fucking people all these fucking believers in the live room, and you three motherfuckers, right? Well, not you, French Reggie. These other two dickheads, right? You guys forget their history books, my nigga. Do you remember when they used to pray to this god for that and that guy? Look at the Romans. They prayed to motherfuckers for the dumbest shit. It's all bullshit. Nobody believes in the Roman gods anymore. There will be a time when nobody believes in this dumbass guy y'all talking about. It's not real. It's what we do when we don't know. French Reggie hit it on the head in the very beginning. It's just fear. You niggas are afraid of death. You're so fucking afraid of death that you're willing to believe any story at all. Jay Smooth always shakes his head, but he's so frightened of death. He has no idea what happens when he leaves this bag of meat he's living in right now, and he's terrified.
The thing about it is, be honest, like, you don't know if I'm terrified or not. Hey, that's just your
I do. I see it. It's written all over that cheap ass shirt, nigga.
You're perceiving that, be honest, and that might be your reality today, right? But the thing about it is, when I leave here, be honest, right? You know what I'm saying? I know where I'm going, and you know what I'm saying?
Don't. No, you don't. Hey, you have no fucking idea where you're going, my nigga. You want to believe really badly that you're going to heaven, but you have no idea. If it has anything to do, if there is a good God, if there is a true God, if there's a fair God, there's absolutely no way you're going to fucking heaven. It's no way, nigga. No way. If you make it to heaven, and it's worse than bullshit. It's worse than bullshit if you make it.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Thank God I got like that chick that we always talk about. Like, if you fuck with Jay Smooth, ain't no way. Like, there's no way that you could ever come behind no shit like that. Like, I couldn't even understand you. So if Smooth make it to heaven, niggas just gonna jump out. They gonna be like, oh, this nigga here, there's some bullshit.
Hey, look, I am, and that's why God died for our sins, because I get an opportunity to get it tomorrow. I get another opportunity to get it right. Be honest.
What if heaven and hell was vice versa? Yeah,
it's all good. It's all good.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
you know God's gonna recognize that.
Hey, God is a forgiving God, and hey, look, I asked him tonight. Oh, I asked him on the show to forgive me. Hey, he'll forgive me and watch me clean up all my sins. I get a new start. Be honest. Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's the goodness.
You don't
about
get
God,
no new start.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna pray to God tonight. I'm gonna pray to God tonight that you don't get a new fucking start. I'm gonna ask him.
You don't. Hey, you can't pray because you don't believe in him. You don't believe in him. You don't believe in him. You don't believe in him, big boy.
I believe now because I want to ask. I want one fucking thing. That's all I want. You had one job. All I want is one thing, is that you don't get another shot. Whatever you fucked up and whatever you've done, you're gonna have to deal with that shit. That's my
I've dealt with it over the years. I've dealt with it. That's why I'm still saying I've dealt with
Jason,
it. You know what I'm saying?
Jason, when you're saying God is a forgiving God, and that's definitely true. But if you sin on Saturday and you ask for repent Saturday night, and you go do the same thing Sunday, and you do it again on Monday, like God's gonna be like, oh, Jason,
well, you don't. Like, how do you know that? How do you know that, French? Yes, your perception, and that's your reality, right? So, hey, once again, it's okay. It's still cuss, nigga. It's still cuss, nigga. Hey, God is forgiving God. He gonna forgive you for this bullshit that you talking, and then you get up under Beyonce's persuasion, and now you stop believing in God. Hey, you done changing it up and all of that. Pray, nigga.
Let me change the subject here real quick before Reggie incriminates himself, because now he's telling me how God's gonna feel. That I don't even know what the hell he doing now. He over here telling you how God's gonna perceive you. Okay. All right, Reg. But so Be Honest I don't know if you guys all saw this. Be Honest put this OG nigga from Chirac in the Slack room talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? And why he's not a snitch. Now, I don't agree with that part of it. Tekashi 6ix9ine is a full-on snitch, right? Yeah, full-on snitch. Because he was involved. What he's talking about was two different things. But a lot of what the guy was saying, I thought was right. And basically what he said is that there really ain't a lot of code in the street out there. The motherfuckers talking about street code, but they're making it up as they're going, as it benefits themselves, right? Street code is this as long as it benefits myself, right? But there really ain't a unified street code, and everybody's always the only one code that most everybody talks about is don't snitch, right? Don't snitch, but they don't put it out there like he was saying. If a motherfucker wasn't down for me, I don't give a fuck about not snitching on you. Like, why would I do time, especially for something I didn't do, for a motherfucker that don't care for me, and don't got no love for me. But according to the street, that's not how it works. If you get caught, don't snitch. If you snitching, you get stitches. So, did anybody see that video besides me and Be Honest?
I haven't seen that video.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you think about the street code though? I know that you guys, since you didn't see it.
So what I gather from and don't get me wrong, I'm not a street dude, so I don't have any of those those rules don't I don't follow them. However, I did get caught up in some shit one time with some people. And I was the only one who got caught, and I held it down, and no, I didn't tell on anybody else. So without even having that code, I'm just that nigga anyway. But now let's move on to I'm just trying to give you a little bit of background about who I am as a person, because I stood up and I dealt with it on my own. I didn't involve anybody else. But at the same time, what I like about what this OG was saying was that loyalty is what they want from him, but you have to give loyalty to get loyalty. It doesn't work one way. So you can't be out here fucking this dude's baby mom, telling him you're going to kill his son and kill his mom, et cetera, and then think he's going to go in there and stand up for y'all. That's dumb. That's not loyalty. You're not being loyal. You're not being loyal to me. So why the fuck would I be loyal? I don't owe you anything at this point. I don't owe you not telling on you, because you're basically showing your hand. What the OG also said was this dude was making millions of dollars for their dusty asses who wouldn't have had any money if it weren't for him. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe they were making money before him. But here's the thing. He said something that was very intelligent. This dude's making all the money. You need to get him out of jail so that he can get attorneys for y'all, so y'all can
he can make more money
or out of jail too. That only makes sense.
We talked about that. Remember when what was his name? Mike Scott was fucking playing for the Hawks, and he got busted with his brother, and he took the fucking charge instead of his brother. And we were like, nigga, who does that? Like, your brother must have something really going on in his life, right? I mean, because he must be doing better than you as an NBA star for you to say you're the one going to go to jail. You know what I mean? Because in reality, you're the one making the money. You should be the one that's fucking sitting out, unless, again, he's doing something better than NBA money. That just don't make any sense to me.
So how do you feel about that statement? How do you feel about that statement he said about if you're riding with somebody, y'all didn't commit a crime together, but you're riding with somebody, they have a pistol, they pull you out of the car, that dude throws a pistol under your seat, and then they pull him out of the car, the cops find the pistol, and he's not willing to claim it. How do you feel about that? You snitching on that dude?
Yeah. Now listen, it's not snitching, bro.
That
ain't
snitching.
My gun. Listen,
y'all riding together. You got this dude.
That ain't my gun. So whose gun is it? Well, let me tell you like this. There's only 2 of us in the car, partner. If it ain't mine, whose gun is it? You figure it out. Oh, well, you got to say it,
He's saying it's
sir.
not his gun either.
Well, it's not. Okay. Oh, he's saying it ain't his gun too?
He threw it under your seat when you got out.
Okay, it's his gun then. It's his gun then. It's his gun.
So
if that's how we're doing it, right? No, because
that's
again,
what I'm saying. If you're not loyal, if you're the type of nigga that's willing to let me go down for some shit that you did or some shit that you were involved in, then you're snitching too.
Right.
If you put a gun under my seat.
That's what I said. As soon as you told me that this nigga said that it's not his gun. So then, in essence, he's trying to make you think that it's my gun, right? Knowing damn well it's not my gun. So then at this point, like I said, then it's all bets are off. Since he ain't saying it's my gun, I'm going to tell you whose gun it is. It's his gun. Now what? I don't know how it got underneath my seat.
So what I want to talk about this is how far does this go away from the street? How does this stay? Is this only street code, or does this find its way into normal niggas' lives? Because I don't know how you guys feel about telling on people, but does that street code does it permeate regular life too, or is this just a street thing?
No, it's an everyday thing. Like this fucking street code. This street code was just happened. Well, not just happened, but the shit that everybody was all outraged about the dude jogging, that street code was in effect, right? That nigga knew somebody. So because he knew somebody, you could get away with murder in essence up until it became obvious or too painful not to. But that street code was about to wash all of that shit under. That nigga was connected. And he was a fucking made dude, and he was not about to get arrested or charged, even though he should have been. So the street code goes fucking white. It goes fucking other ways, I don't know.
So you're saying it's not just hood shit. That's everybody. That's you and I.
It's everybody.
So snitching is bad. If you do something wrong and I'm telling you I'm snitching.
Why are you telling on me? Did you just run and go tell? Like you saw me and was like,
you use the example of this Arbery shooting or whatever. Those guys weren't part of that shit. They weren't even at the location. Some dude shot somebody, and then now you're saying they didn't tell him that's not snitching. But I mean,
no. But they didn't. So they didn't. So the guy that was, according to what I know, the dude who was filming was with him. The nigga who, one of the dudes is like related to the DA.
He worked,
and so that's
dude that
why
was filming was an innocent bystander.
I thought that's not what the story I heard. I heard that nigga went out with him.
What? Well, no, okay. Regardless, that's not. Go ahead.
All I know is that. All I know. See, it's not as easy. Be honest, that shit ain't easy.
I figured it out.
But yeah, no. I'm just saying that they were connected. The nigga said it in the OG said it. Back in the day, fucking the mafia, them niggas had fucking cops on the payroll. So is that snitching? If you working in conjunction with the police, what the fuck?
If somebody right now were to run into your house right now, Mac, and they threw something in your closet and then ran and left, they went to you and say, "Shh, don't say nothing," and they ran out, right? 20 minutes later, the cops come and they bust in and they're like, "Did such and such guy come in here or whatever?" Are you telling on him?
No brainer. That's an easy tell.
He like, look, hold on. The cops come in and they got the dude in handcuffs and he's behind the cop. And while the cop said, "Hey, have you seen this guy?" He's like this. You gonna kill your family? You still don't tell, or is that I'm gonna say
that's even more so now? I'm gonna tell. Nigga, are you serious? like, did you? I'm gonna be pointing out. Did you just see what he did? Did you just see what he did right there? Someone saw that, right? That's a terroristic threat. You can't do that nowadays in 2020. Back in the day, you used to be able to tell a motherfucker, "I kill you," and it'd be just like, okay, whatever. You say that to a motherfucker nowadays, they call that shit terroristic threats.
Okay, so then here's what Mr. J said in the live room. 69 was a citizen trying to be a gangster, benefited from a gangster lifestyle, and then benefited again by claiming he was always a citizen. So the OG on that video was saying, why do you have your cash cow out in the streets doing real crimes? He can talk about it. He can say he does it. He can talk shit and troll people and tell people to suck his dick. But once you actually connect him to crimes, then you guys are the one who are dickheads. It's not
Right.
about him. He was a citizen. He was a lying ass, big mouth citizen, and you guys let him actually become a criminal.
And that's what he's saying. You're just a bad OG. You're just a bad OG.
You're not good at your job.
Right. Yeah, and the moment 6ix9ine decided to commit crime, he could no longer snitch. He became part of the criminal activity.
Sure.
So that's why I'm mad at him for snitching, because he's the one that put the hit on Chief Keef. It wasn't them. He videotaped himself saying, "Hey, this amount of money, go shoot at Chief." Next thing I know, Chief Keef is getting shot at. He survived. Thank God.
The OG was saying that his OG should have stopped him from doing that. And again,
nigga, why are you out here acting a fool? You can't be fucking around because you are too valuable to the rest of the fucking clique. Get money and do your state. Your lane is papered this way.
So now I got to be accountable too. I accountable. So here we go. And again, I don't know shit about none of this, right? So I'm admitting to you that I don't know this stuff, right? If 6ix9ine is the age that he is, he never grew up around this stuff. He's new to all of it. Are we seriously going to hold him accountable for this? He doesn't know these rules. He doesn't understand this lifestyle. The people are his enablers and his handlers should have done a better job of instructing him on what this actually was and how he should move and where he should be. Am I wrong about that? What did they expect this dude from wherever he's from to do once he got the real facing the real? When he really years and dubs and when they start talking about that, what do they expect this guy to do?
Right. A nigga that's never. He didn't grow up in the fucking youth authority and fucking juvenile hall system. He didn't grow up like that shit. And now you talking about, and that's what he said. Motherfuckers ain't doing 20-year bids. That's why the real fucking back in the day they didn't want to fucking get involved with the drugs because the drugs carry big sentences. Fucking B&Es and fucking all that other shit that you could do. You get a 3-year, 5-year bid. Niggas can do 3-5 years, you know what I mean, away from a family member or away from their kids. And you can fucking come back and still catch graduation. 20 years, nigga? Shit. Niggas ain't doing 20 years. And so, yeah, you got to expect he gonna snitch.
So here's the crazy question then, right? If niggas ain't snitching, how are there so many people in prison for crimes that the cops would have never solved?
Somebody tell
them.
Everybody's
a snitch. It's a lie. It's all a lie.
This is what needs to be understood. So again, all these people that are talking about no snitching must be the motherfuckers that ain't getting caught, right? Because the niggas that get caught snitch. Because again, things are different when your life is about to be snatched away from you. And some motherfuckers go, "Oh, I don't give a fuck." Yeah, some people don't, right? Some people will stand up and say, "You know what? I'm going to just do whatever I got to do. My time is whatever." Most people are saying, if there's a way out of this, if there's a way, I don't give a fuck who it is. Especially if someone is deserving, like all I got to do is tell on a nigga who did do some shit. Like I'm not making shit up. Niggas will make shit up. I mean, but let alone tell on a nigga who actually did do some shit. That's easy work. Niggas will make shit up to get out of fucking jail on a nigga that didn't do nothing. So snitching is how motherfuckers, police work ain't hard. All you got to do is catch one dude and then you got everybody because he's going to tell on everybody. At least one person and he going to tell on everybody. And just keep going.
Oh wow. Just a heads up to everybody in the live room. The Reese got banned from Facebook tonight in our live.
Oh, damn.
He said he put black.com in the chat on the live and Facebook blocked him for 24 hours. So so don't shout out to the Reese at Shoot from the Hip Show. I feel like we owe him an advertisement now. So make sure you go out and listen to Shoot from the Hip Show. I'm sure he'll be talking about this on his show. They banned him for 24 hours just for saying.
Hey, they trying to stay out of the. They thought he was a Russian.
A black Russian.
They thought that nigga was some Russian shit. No, but I just, again, I think a lot of people. I listened to dude when I heard that, and maybe we'll put the link in somewhere that you guys could check it out. But I thought dude was talking real shit, but at the same time, I thought in regards to Tekashi, he was the part where he said they shouldn't have let him get involved. But once you get involved, you can't snitch. I mean, once you start doing dirt, you once you've made that conscious effort to do dirt too, that you can't, and especially if, you know, because he was throwing a bunch of shit out there, like, you know, that one part about getting out the car first and then having the gun thrown underneath my seat. That's one thing. I'm not involved in that. I didn't make a conscious effort to say, let's go ride around with your gun and looking for niggas and all of that shit. Now, if I told you I'm going to come pick you up because my sister got fucking beef with her boyfriend and you got a gun, I want you to come with your gun. And then now that's some different shit, right? Because I'm the one that told you to get in the car with your gun. So I'm partly responsible for this gun. So I can't be snitching at that point because I'm partly responsible. But if I didn't have nothing to do with it.
But Mac, what I'm saying is that that's all bullshit too. Like, I know you're saying, well, once he did a criminal act, he can't snitch. All these niggas be snitching.
I know they do, but that's not how it's supposed to work. Now,
but that's not true. That's not true. The people saying don't snitch are snitches too. They just say it's like when Jay Smooth overdoes some shit and he oversays some shit because he's really that. He calls you all these things because it's really who he is. That's what these niggas are doing. These niggas be snitching. Nobody's doing 20 years that they can get away without not doing it. It ain't no good dudes, man. Bad dudes are good dudes when it comes to criminal acts. So they're really fucking awful, fucking murdering ass people, thieving ass people. But when they get arrested, I'm a stand up guy. Get the fuck out of here, man. You believe that?
Listen, no, I don't. But this is the thing, right? There should be some sort of code. Like did I tell you about when I was like 7 or 8 and got caught stealing cigarettes?
You smoking that earlier?
No, but my
neighbor told us
dude,
this story.
Nah, so my neighbor dude, right? I was hunching on his sister. The nigga got mad at me and he was like, I won't beat you up if you go steal me some cigarettes, right? And so I was like, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and dry hunching. And I was like, all right, I'll go get you some cigarettes. So me and the SA went down to the fucking boys market and got us a couple cartons. I got out with mine and I'm sitting outside waiting, right? And I'm just like, fuck, what's taking them so long? I should have just went home with my own carton. But I go back trying to see what's going on with the other motherfucker, and he's hemped up. As soon as I come through the door, I hear him say, there he is. And he points at me and they snatch me up and I get caught too.
So let me ask you a question. So the little girl that you was hunting,
that wasn't cool.
Was she black
that
or
was
white?
Unnecessary. I had gotten away. Like, just because you got caught, my nigga, what benefit did you get? You're already caught, my nigga. You're not going to get out of this. There's no getting out for you. You're in it. Because I've been around snitches, and that's what happens. They promise snitches good shit. Like, you just tell me you could do this, that, and the other, right? And they go, oh, yeah. Most of the time, snitches don't get shit on paper. So by the time when they come back around, nigga, they be like, nah, nigga, you going down too. You're like, but you told me. I don't give a fuck what I told you. You got it on paper? Then do your bid too.
Jim, let me ask you a question. Was that little girl you watching, was she black, white, or Hispanic? I'm just trying to see how far back you go. Well, you ain't fucking black folk. I'm just asking.
No,
it sound like with you came there because sound like with the context. I don't know how you got a Hispanic. So the Hispanic deboed you and made you go steal some cigarettes.
No. The Hispanics were my other neighbors across the street, and I just got him to go with me because I thought he was a good thief. But that nigga got caught.
So look, here's the realest shit. Here's the realest shit that old nigga said. If you're gonna do something and you don't want to get snitched on, do it by your goddamn self.
That is the realest shit that nigga ever said.
I tried to tell Jay Smooth this a long time ago because his whole life he's been getting caught up and stressed out. I'm like, Jay Smooth, if you're gonna do these stupid things, why do you come around us and tell the stories? Don't tell the stories, man. Just keep it to yourself. Nobody will know you're doing this dirt, so then they can't fuck up and say it in front of your girl, because that's what happens. This is how Jay Smooth gets caught every time. We're hanging out with all the friends and somebody makes a joke about some shit Jay Smooth did to another girl. And that girl's like, paying attention. And then another joke comes in. She's paying attention. So guess what happens as soon as everybody leaves? She's going to ask questions. And this nigga don't know how to get out of it at that point. This is what happens to him over and over. So Jay Smooth, if you're going to do some dirt, do it by yourself. And if you do it by yourself, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell no motherfucker.
But you know what happens though? Niggas love to be smart. And niggas don't want to be. You can't be smart if nobody knows that you fucking are awesome, right? No one knows you're a genius. You gotta, masterminds want to be fucking, I guess that's why those fucking Israelis and fucking camel jockeys and all them motherfuckers be taking credit for fucking crazy shit around the world. Like, yeah, I did it. Like, I don't know.
Wow, Mac, Israelis?
They do some
ISIS?
shit like that, don't they?
You talking about ISIS?
Yeah,
and like
all of that.
Syria?
All them niggas over there.
Talking about Syria and
Syria.
like Iran and
nigga, Israel be shooting bombs too, nigga. Israel just fucking bombed somebody. The fucking Gaza Strip, nigga.
They're in the okay. So look, what I'm saying though is that you say they try to claim it. That's a terrorist group that does claim it. You would consider Israel a terrorist group? I'm just asking because Jewish people be watching and they love to cancel niggas. They love to cancel niggas.
I just put all of that. I just put all that sandy shit put together. I just put all that sandy region together, nigga. That's all.
Oh wow, we some haters.
We some haters.
Okay.
All of us.
Hooch said that's because y'all shouldn't be saying nothing about other girls around his girl. Y'all haters. He's saying that we're haters when we say things. You're right, but guess what? I'm not the one who does it, Hooch. It's these drunk niggas that we hang with. They don't know how to shut the fuck up. Problem is, Smooth should tell these niggas his business. All of us have fucked pussy before. We don't need to know your story, nigga. The way you hit the pussy, we don't give a fuck about that.
I don't even talk like that no more.
Whatever. All right, well, listeners, viewers, we appreciate you guys tuning in once again to the No Nonsense Show. Make sure you go to the website rarescience.com where you can check out all the shows on the network. Black on Both Sides, Open Room with BTG, BTG for President, and if you are real swaggy, you're going to pay that $4.99, $5 to become a premium subscriber where you get access to all of our archives going back to August 2014. What's the gun show for, French Reggie?
He's trying to show that damn mushy tattoo together. The fucking agglomerated.
That Mongolian goddamn mark on his body. Nigga, they don't give a fuck about that shit.
Ladies, if you subscribe to the premium subscription in the next 30 minutes, you'll get nudes of French Reggie.
If I can outline that shit in white.
Nigga happy got a new t-shirt on.
Right. So look, premium subscription, go to rarescience.com/register and you can choose which subscription package you want to do. If you choose the Glow version, you can get the first 7 days for free on us. Listen to us for 1 week. Decide if you love it.
Fridge Radio will send you a spiritual bead of your choosing from out of his own personal collection.
He'll get your fingers.
What do you got wrapped around your neck right now, French Reggie? What is that? Moon essence?
Crystal.
Yeah, it's a rock crystal.
What is it though? Well, come on, you can't be rocking that shit and call it a rock crystal. What is it, my nigga?
I thought you said
no,
rock.
It's something. I had found it. I was swimming in North Carolina and I found it underneath the water and I picked it up.
What if it's a Satan stone? What if it's a Satan stone?
And I wrapped it around a copper. And
so you perpetrating with some shit around your neck, you don't even know what it is.
Spiritual
it's
ass.
A rock. It's just a rock I found underneath the water.
It's just a rock.
Oh no, he did a Fridge Reggie. I mean, he did a Jay Smooth tonight. He talked shit about the motherfucking. He might have been himself. He might have been himself. He's talking about.
Gotcha, French Reggie. You know that I know right now that they about to blast you in the live room, my nigga. I kind of want to hang out for a few more minutes to see how they blast you. Yo, nigga, you talked all that shit about fake spiritual, and you got a goddamn
fucking river rock. This nigga got a river rock around his neck because he put some copper to it.
Wrapped in copper.
I never said it was spiritual.
It helped your arthritis, nigga. It helped your arthritis.
No. I did. Your first response was it was a spirit stone. You kind of felt it, like were you guided when you saw it in the water? Did it stand out to you? Did it like pick me, Reggie?
No,
did the Lord tell you?
I found it in the water, and I was like, I'm gonna make a necklace out of it.
What stood out? What made you pick that one?
I'm not sure. That's the one I liked when there was, but I was just underneath the water, bro.
You felt led. I mean, but it wasn't the only one underneath the water.
He gonna sage his room when he get off the live. I guarantee he's saging his room tonight.
It wasn't the only one. Nah, I don't have no sage.
Damn. Okay.
Right, viewers, listeners, we appreciate you guys. Keep supporting us, keep interacting with us, and we'll keep bringing the nonsense because we realize that sometimes people just need to laugh. Till next time.